Peeps, this one will blow you away with a bullet. Look, I'm trying here, okay? This is owned by Diageo. Probably said that wrong. They opened up a distillery back in 2016, so this, as far as I know, is no longer a sourced whiskey, which to me, I don't really care about. As long as it tastes good and the price is right, I'll drink it. I don't discriminate against whiskey, but whatever floats your boat, right? That's what we're here to do. I'm not here to float your boat. That came out wrong. This is sitting at 45% ABV and it's aimed to be around $30. 68% corn, 28% rye, 4% malt. And it's said to be aged for about 6 years. This is for sure an entry point bourbon, and honestly, it doesn't really disappoint. It's super versatile, and you probably had it at one point if you ever had a bourbon cocktail. This or its brother, Bulleit Rye. On the nose. Well balanced. I get a little bit of green apple, more like an apple pie with like orange in it, weirdly enough. Honey, oak, and cinnamon. I would say this is pretty down the middle lane of what bourbon is. So if you ever are interested in trying bourbon, this might be a good place to start. It gives you a little bit complexity with the wood and the oak, a little spiciness, at least on the nose. On the palate. Ooh. So they do call this out as a high rye bourbon. I got quite a bit of eucalyptus, which I usually get from certain ryes, not all, but most of the ryes that I try. A little bit of spice on the back of the tongue of the palate. I would say with vanilla leading the front. With water, the wood is brought out a little bit more, and the sweet notes kind of take a step backwards. Not the worst, but not the best. You still get your wood and your rye spices, oak on the back. It got a little bit more drier. Ooh. Not too much, but a little bit. But for how low of a price, $30, 45% ABV, and you can find it at your common grocery store. But for a value, I'd probably give this a 9 out of 10. You know what? It's so versatile. You use it in a bunch of cocktails. It's so available. And it's not sitting at 40%. It's actually at 45%. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. That's pretty damn good value. But for overall, it's not complex. It's pretty straightforward. I've had better bourbons at a similar price. For me, Frozen Isle, buffalo chicken wings. Till next time, may the roof above us never fall in and we friends beneath never fall out. Cheers.